everybody, it's PDWinnall. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black. In the last episode we obtained our first Pokemon from Professor Serebii and also obtained a Pokedex. In today's episode we're going to travel through Route 1, get to the next town where we're going to encounter the enemies of this generation. But first I want to cover a couple of things. You're going to see a sidebar on your right, which is basically the hub for this Let's Play. Or walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you can just click anything you want, like the playlist or the last video or the next video, and it's going to take you there through this video, so you don't have to go looking for anything. You need to have annotations on for that, so be sure to turn your annotations on. And also, there's a couple of questions about my microphone quality in the last episode. Now, I don't know what's the problem with this, because in Pokemon Red it seems okay, but I'm going to try and sort it out in this episode. But whatever, I'm going to just get on with the episode now. So now we're going to head up to Route 1, and Belle and Chevron are going to be waiting for us here, and we're going to be taught how to actually catch a Pokemon. If you're wondering how to do that, you should know how to do it. That's another thing, actually. Some people are praising me on, like, how everything's in English. Not everything's going to be in English for this, because the translations are still going on. They're doing a great job, the people who are translating this, translating the Japanese game. So at some point you're going to see the translation pretty much end, but the battles are going to be in English, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, it's Professor Serebii, and she's gonna catch a Pokemon. Like, we didn't know how to do that already. We know how to do this, you know. Stop teaching us. She has just Serebii, or Chilami, as the direct translation is. That was a nice attack right there. But we know how to do this. Stop teaching us things we know how to do. I definitely think they should put it on, like, do you want to be taught how to catch a Pokemon? Because it's irritating having to watch this really boring tutorial which means nothing to anyone if you've ever played a Pokemon game before. We've went through 5 generations, we know how to catch a Pokemon, Nintendo, just listen to me. But yeah, whatever. Rant over, because now everything's over. Did you see that? That is the first rule of catching Pokemon, you have to first weaken it. We know this! Stop it! Yeah, she gives us 5 Pokeballs, so now, can you guess what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to catch a Pokemon of our own, because Sharon and Belle are gonna be jerks and not let us pass to the next city. So it looks like we'll only find Pokemon in the grass. Well, duh. Where else would you find it? In the pavement? And maybe technically you could in the anim, but let's not go into that. If you're a seasoned RPG player, you'll know you'll only find it in the grass, so yeah. Filling up the Pokedex will also make Professor happy. Alright, let's head to Karakusa Town and go home to heal our Pokemon if necessary. I don't know how to pronounce it. I got a PM saying this is how you pronounce it, but no. I can't remember everything. Anyway, we're gonna catch our first Pokemon, so yay. And here's a Mimezumi. I'm gonna go into what these Pokemon do. Every time we go into a new room, I'm gonna explain the new Pokemon you can see. So here's a Mimezumi. It's only decent in attack, it's nothing to shout about, it's got a very limited move pool, even with adding TMs into this. It only learns a couple of elemental attacks, and is far inferior to your Terry, another Pokemon you can see on this route. With its good physical attack and speed, and it's got a varied move pool. If you use its TMs, you can learn a lot of decent attacks. I don't really recommend using it though, because once again it's only a normal type Pokemon, and really there are far better Pokemon in this generation, which really do you want a space to be taken up by that. Also, when I go into something called shaking spots, I'm not going to directly cover these Pokemon because I only really want to cover the Pokemon you're definitely going to see in the grass, instead of ones you don't really have a chance. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm recording this, but yeah, shaking spots are like spots where you can find rare Pokemon. I don't know how to explain it better than that. I'm really not too familiar with it, so yeah, I'll probably put a proper definition in the description. To your west, there's Route 17 and some water. We'll get into the water Pokemon you can find when we actually have the proper tools to actually get into the water. If you talk to, is it this guy who, didn't mean to do that. Let's see if he gives us what I want. No, he doesn't. I accidentally click, that's a problem I always find with recording emulators. I keep on pressing A and at the time that, like, the speech finishes and everything, but whatever. This guy gives us a potion. Potion recovers 20 HP of your health, if you didn't know this. It's a pretty good tool at this stage in the game. You're going to find better tools and equipment a bit later on in the game, such as super potions, hyper potion, max potions, all them. But now we're just going to head up to Karakusa Town. Hopefully we don't encounter anything, but we do. So we'd encounter your Terry, but no, it doesn't want to do that. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be using that Mimezumi. You have to catch a Pokemon, so it's not like I couldn't catch it unless I use the walk through walls cheat, which I'm not going to do. Though it would be a very effective way of getting this walkthrough done very quickly. But I'm not into cheating unless it's necessary, like I have to do it to make the game work. Like I've got the cheats on now. I couldn't save unless I had a cheat on, so I'll just say it like that. Oh, that was a critical, wasn't it? It would be. Yeah, but we level up from that. It's recommended you do take on some of these Pokemon you see. Oh, Vinewood, that's nice. Take on these Pokemon you see and you'll level up, which is very helpful because we're gonna take on a boss fight in a brief moment. Well, not in a brief moment, just in a second, I guess. Check your Pokédex, the Pokemon you see will get now added data. That's what Professor wants, so let's keep track of it. If you don't, you might forget some. Ooh, the live caster is ringing. So let's actually see what this actually does. Ooh, advanced things. But yeah, that wasn't sarcastic, though it sounded that way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, as you can see, that was in Japanese. See, the whole game isn't translated, just parts of it. So yeah, here's Karakusa Town. And here's Professor Araragi. There you are, Phil. I've been waiting for you. I think it's important to talk about what this building is. It's where you go to heal your Pokemon. Come with me, and we're going into the Pokemon Center. If you're a seasoned Pokemon player, you know what this does, but if you're not a seasoned Pokemon player, this place basically heals up all your Pokemon. Yay, free healthcare for Pokemon when we can't even afford it for humans. The Pokemon Center is a great place. It's amazing. Oh yeah, it's free healthcare for Pokemon. But what happens if you're a trainer and gets hurt? I don't know. We restore your type Pokemon to full health. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up because I need to heal up. I could show you basically the dynamics of the computer to the left, but I can't be bothered not to put my Mizumi in the box when I need to. I may as well carry it around just in case I need to heal up or something. Okay, let's head to the Pokemon storage. Okay, we have to head to the Pokemon storage. Gee. Taking words out my mouth here, aren't you? Yeah, you can read this if you want, but I'm not going to read it because it's pretty basic stuff, and I don't think I really need to explain it. It's quite amazing, isn't it? Whenever you have 6 Pokemon caught, they will automatically be transferred to your PC. Basically, just explain when you catch 6 Pokemon, you can't carry more than 6 Pokemon, so you have to put them into the box, which is okay. Oh yeah, and the Pokemon Mart is in the Pokemon Center now, which is kind of cool. Put in 2 places. It's one place to save space, which is kind of cool actually. So you can buy Pokeballs, you can buy potions, you can buy mail, you can buy pretty much everything you need from the Pokemon Mart, so, or the Pokemon Center technically. But yeah, that Team Plasmin, ooh, who's that? That must be bad. Yeah, upstairs is basically where all the Wi-Fi and local things are located, so yeah. I'm just gonna buy a couple of potions because I don't really want to risk anything, so they're 300 Pokédollars. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. Just have 3, just in case. Not that I expect to get into any trouble, but it's always helpful to have them. So yeah, look, everyone's kind of scared for some reason. There's some people causing an uproar. Who could this be? What? People in armor? This is weird. Ooh, creepy music. Can I get everyone's attention? Can I have your attention, please? Whatever. A beast not seen by many humans. I can't bother to read this because I'm lazy. You've been living side by side by Pokemon as partners. Is what we're really doing. Are they really at equal? Oh, can't be bothered. Really? It's not really necessary. If you want to know the story, sure, go ahead, read it. But you can read it in your own time, I guess. And if you actually want to read it right now, use the translation in the description. If you want to use the description. This guy's creepy. I don't like him. He has weird armor-clad people following him. Sorry, I'm not my mic there. I've got a cold, so it's really irritating to record, and it's probably really irritating to actually watch right now. Then again, I've had a cold for the last week, so what can I say? I'm just very unhealthy. That is a weird formation. Then again, it probably gets stoned. In the real world, he would. It'd get stoned for being a creep. A creeper would blow up on you, though. I've been playing too much Minecraft. And who's this? Well, we don't know his name. Who could it be? Now I'm gonna go right and tell you it's N. Just N. My name is N. Everyone says things just after I've said things. It's irritating. Nintendo, stop doing that. Even though it's a Nintendo that makes these, it's Game Freak. So, he's gonna battle us. And it's basically gonna be the first real boss battle. And he's pretending to be our friend, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. He's gonna have a Choroneko, level 7 Dark type. With the moves Scratch, Growl and Assist. These moves aren't confirmed, can I just say so. Some of them might be wrong, some of them are probably right, but I'll be going around the internet seeing what all the stats and levels are and moves, so yeah. Let's just Vine Whip into this submission. Let's Vine Whip this into submission because it's our best attack right now. We're gonna get a ton of experience from this, by the way, so beat him. You have to beat him to advance the story, I think, anyway, so whatever. He carries on scratching us, but he's gonna be dead after this. Fainted. The Choroneko fainted. Sorry, I can't pronounce these words properly. It's Japanese translated things, so I'm gonna get things wrong. They got lazy with naming him N. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So yeah, we beat him and he walks off all depressed. He's gonna go cut himself now, so we're sorry about that. Bye, Sharon! But anyway, I'm gonna leave it off right there. I'll probably get some items and stuff for the next episode, so until then, I will see you guys then. That is such a bad ending phrase, but whatever. Yeah, see you guys then, and goodbye.